Alright, so what I'm going to do here is... I'm essentially going to go for the Shadow's Embrace ending, which means I am unfortunately going to have to sacrifice somebody here, as much as I don't want to. So... unfortunately, since I'm trying to remember... well, as long as I don't save over this... don't worry, I'm here to help. I'll get you out of this. Hey Alice, what are you doing here?
Well, it's a bit of a pathetic story. I'll try to sum it up. So, a few months ago, I had been running with this gang for a while, and one day I got a call that the boss wanted to meet me. Turns out the boss is this anonymous guy, always keeps his identity a secret. He offered me a ton of money to play dress up, and...
well, now he dressed you up in a bunch of ropes.
now, seeing this other poor gal here, I'm beginning to understand.
Yeah, he's... it's not... this isn't some kind of 50 Shades of Grey nonsense here. This is... he's gonna kill y'all if I don't do something.
Apparently, the boss has a type. Pink hair.
Yes, just like his sister.
I knew indulging him would get me into trouble someday. Put me on his radar, you know? And it looks like I was right. When he called me today, I didn't even second guess it.
Holy shit. You two please just shut up and help us!
I'm getting to that. Just then, the security comm cracks, and Dorian's voice comes back.
And so, rival, you have arrived and seen my work.
Yes, and I know that you have some very interesting interests. Yeah, I didn't think it out properly, but you know what I mean. Kidnapping and tying up two very attractive women, one of whom that I would not mind seeing in Crush Crush, although she would probably break me within like 2 minutes of me talking to her, without a doubt.
I hope it goes without saying that your actions here will have consequences.
Yes, I know. Which is why I'm not looking forward to what I'm probably gonna have to do.
But just how major will those consequences be?
Apparently, it'll be so much that Thelima has me on her radar.
If indeed you were sent by destiny, then you should have nothing to worry about.
Whose destiny? Can I meet her?
Because if these two die, your quest will not be over, will it?
No, but I mean, it's still not right to kidnap somebody just for the purpose of them being bait to die. Bella cries out in anguish when she hears Dorian say this. Alice nods sadly with a rueful smile.
No! No, please!
Neither of these are the ones you were charged with protecting, are they?
Nope.
Or maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe you're not my rival. Maybe you're nobody at all.
Yes, that's right, I'm nobody! Well, he's not gonna buy that.
But I want to be sure. So, this is simple. Take the gun on the counter. Shoot one of the girls. Then I'll let you into my office for a chat. Any attempt to do otherwise, and I'll make a quick phone call to one of my men.
Hired goons?
And Elle will die.
Again with this whole thing about Elle dying. I don't know what it is with you.
Along with several other people I believe are important to you. The bartender at the arcade, that cute barista girl, the baker.
Only one of these people is part of my 5 destined, though, as we all know. But that doesn't mean that anyone deserves to die!
I'll pile bodies on the altar of your failure, and that will be that.
I don't want any bodies piled on my altar! And why does it have to be failure?
Choose wisely. You You have 60 seconds.
Shoot both girls. Well, I really hate that I have to do this, but... Ugh, God. Slowly and purposefully, you pick up the gun. What do you do? We should put it down like a sane person. Oh my God, I hate this. Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Tells the lesson we should learn. Oh my God, This is the curse of having to try... Well, this isn't even going to be 100% because this person wasn't able to figure out some of the endings anyway, but this is the curse of trying to get as close to 100%. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Bella, I mean... We did obviously have a very weird connection going on. And by connection, I mean... I kept thinking that you were Elle and... being flirty with you, and you kind of made it seem like you didn't mind, and I just felt so weird, and... God. Oh my God! You raise the gun to Belle, and she begins to cry and beg for her life.
No! No, please!
Oh, God. You shoot her. She makes a cry of pain and surprise and then goes still. Alice looks away. She doesn't say anything before Dorian's voice returns.
Very good. Now we can talk. Throw the gun down, and I'll open the door.
I'm sorry, Alice. I'm sorry, Bella. You toss the gun down. You shouldn't even be tossing guns anywhere. What if it's still loaded? And make your way over to the double doors to Dorian's office. Well, God. Yeah, I just... Okay. Alright, I guess at this point, I'm just gonna kind of play through the ending like I did before, and then... God, I cannot get over that, though. I mean, this is within the Shadow's Embrace ending, and I'm just like, why did I have to do that? Alright. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna skip through this a bit. I didn't feel good about making the pro-tag shoot Bella. I'm probably gonna feel horrible making the pro-tag shoot Alice. I don't know if I'm even gonna... I don't know. I just don't know. But okay, well, what I'm gonna do then is... Yeah, I'm just gonna go through this like normal, show you the Shadow's Embrace ending, and then I'm gonna go show the QPernikiss only epilogue, so... Shadow's Embrace is gonna be the Thelima only epilogue. Anyway, I'll be right back.
They don't matter!
Okay! I don't think I ever chose that choice, so... That was random as hell.
Sorry. I chose that response hastily.
And I chose that response just randomly. I just did the skip, and I was like, okay, and then he just yells at me, "They don't matter!" And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what did I do? Yeah, in fact, what did I do? Let me see. Okay, so he's here like 2 women, light and shadow. Is this ringing a bell? Dorian, whatever sick fantasy you have, leave the girls alone. They don't matter! Alright, well.
Please don't pretend that anything beyond our mutual task is of any relevance. I will explain the only things that matter, and then we'll decide what to do next.
Yeah, and unfortunately it's gonna end with a showdown between the both of us anyway. Well, kind of a showdown.
A few years ago, I had a dream.
That you're attracted to your sister? You know what, just because I'm gonna say this again. Or, no, hold on. That you're crazy? And you need strong meds and patient doctors?
Don't. Don't do that.
Do what? Point the fact that you're a fucking psycho?
We are almost at the end.
Yes, we are. That's why I'm feeling like I can just go ahead and let you have it.
This is what I learned.
Well, I learned that you're a psychopath who's attracted to his sister. I wish they had. This could have been a lot more fun.
More fun?
Yeah, this whole thing where you become the Emperor and I become Darth Vader and blah 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 blah, but that's never gonna happen now. So now, we're gonna flip his desk over! And then we're gonna use the power of luck, or no, not the power of luck, the power of tech savviness to trigger this secret passageway. And let me see here. Choosing choice 2 gets you the evil end. And choice 3 gets you the QPernikiss only. Well, since we're going for the evil end anyway, well, then I don't know if this would have mattered then. Does this mean that I don't even know anymore? I'm just following the guide and it didn't tell me anything about... Well, I mean, yes, it did tell me about the evil and good ending, but it doesn't say if it's anything different. Okay, well, if we're already going down the evil path... Dorian, it's my choice now, and my choice is to kill you. Somehow, this bit of dialogue feels a little anticlimactic, but... oh well. Later! Dorian's breathing becomes heavy, and you hear him make a soft whine.
No.
Yes!
I'll kill you.
Oh, really? I'd like to see you try. You'll do what? Dorian freezes in place. You come out of hiding and begin to walk to him. He aims the gun at you, listlessly, as fear completely overtakes him. Not so tough now, are you, big guy?
It's not fair.
Life ain't fair. Almost without meaning to, you gently take the gun from his hand. Guide him back a few steps. And push him down the elevator shaft. And look at all those skills. I just got 25 in all of the Dark Karma skills in one fell swoop. You can hear him screaming all the way down. The doors close before he hits. You make your way back to Dorian's office. You tidy up his office, making sure everything is in its proper place. What the ugh. Great, this is like, I'm the Emperor now, bitch. Yeah, it's like we're literally just taking his place in this now. You sit in his chair, feel the size of the room around you. You find a spare gun in his desk and check to see it's loaded. A short while later, the doors to the office open, and you see Liliana poke her head through.
Boss? Dorian, are you in here?
No, Dorian had to step out. Forever.
What the hell? What are you doing here?
That's no way to talk to your new boss.
Where's Dorian?
You're looking at him. At the bottom of an elevator shaft. Shut up. You work for me now. This feels so weird. Liliana almost falls back in horror.
You killed him?
Yes.
I don't know what to...
Liliana stops. You see her take her breath to steady herself, and then she says with measured but forced confidence,
You looking for a number 2?
well, she's singing a different tune all of a sudden.
I can show you how everything works. I can be useful to you.
Oh my god! Yes, you will. You gesture for Liliana to clean up the mess outside your office, and she obeys. You twirl the gun on your finger, and a delightful dread washes over you, for your quest has ended. The darkest timeline, murder your rival and get the evil ending. Okay, no, so then that was the most evil ending. I'm not even gonna get to go to the airport and have the Thelima only epilogue. Oh my god. Yeah, so alright, well, in that case, I'm definitely gonna load back and try this again, I suppose. And you can't wait to see what's next. Game over. You got the super big bad ending. You broke the game. That wasn't fair. Now, eyes once tender, stop and stare. Disasters painted by your brush. You should have kept your quest hush-hush. It would have been crazy if all of them were gone, just to symbolize, like, yeah, you're beyond saving, dude. You messed up big time. Okay, well... Let me see, don't worry, I'm here to help you get you out of this.
I don't know, babe. I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Alice, stop being sexy and seducing me with your voice and... I don't know, just...
Take note of the handgun on the counter there.
Yes, I already know where we're going with this.
Please, call the police. Untie us before he comes back.
Just then, the security comm cracks and blah 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, I'm... Ugh. You raise the gun to Alice, who nods ruefully.
Yep, that makes sense.
But you're too sexy and hot to die.
No, don't kill her!
I don't want to, but I'm trying to... This is the curse of trying to... The completionist mentality. You shoot her. She makes a cry of pain and surprise and then goes still. Bella breaks down into sobs.
You're all monsters! Someone please help me!
Dorian's voice returns.
Very good. Now we can talk.
Alright. So I'm gonna do this again and see.
They don't matter! Yes. more.
Okay, I'm looking at the guide now, and well, it actually did tell me. It says, choose to kill Alice or Bella, but make sure you don't choose to kill Dorian or you'll get the evil end. So, yeah, I didn't read that part. So, essentially, we're just gonna, yeah, choose not to kill him. What happens if I just...
Don't you dare follow me!
I'm not. Dorian shoots his gun in your direction once more, then steps through the elevator doors. You can hear him screaming all the way down. The doors close before he hits. You walk back to Dorian's office and locate his desk phone. You phone the police and let them know Dorian Reed is dead. With a short while, the police are swarming the building. They bring you downtown for questioning. Although, how are you going to explain that you killed Alice? After being grilled by 2 uniformed officers for a short while, they receive a message to leave. Yeah, let me see if this is any different. And Fumi comes in right after.
Quite the mess you made, huh?
I'm innocent. That's why I'm a good partner. We made the mess.
Well, you got that right. If anyone finds out some of the shit we pulled to make this happen, it's both our asses.
Alice is dead!
But I can clean up things from here. And I'll make sure none of it falls on you or your friend Cassie.
Alice is dead!
Just do me a favor. Get your cute butt out of town before you cause any more mess.
Seriously, Alice is dead! Why isn't anyone doing anything? Thanks for your help, Fumi.
No. Thank you.
Don't thank me! Fumi gives you a wink, then leaves. A cop shows you out. By the time you're back on the street, it's hours later. If you hurry, you can still make your flight. The only thing left to do is go home. Alright, so I'm just gonna speed through everything as much as I can, and I guess this is gonna be the Thelima only epilogue. So... God, though, I just feel like... Alice is dead! Sexy Alice is dead! And the game's taking a while to load. Probably because there's a lot of...
Oh, hey, you made it. Crazy.
What the fuck? Hold on. Oh great, this means I have to go back and do this all over again. Well, hold on. I guess let that be a lesson to me for trying to skip through everything like that. Great! Well, I'll see you back in a little while. Alright, and that way I don't mess up again. I'm just gonna save on slot 80. And then I guess, well, instead of going ludicrous speed, I'm just gonna... Well, first I have to wait for this again. I guess I'm just gonna go back to the old method of clicking like a madman until I get something different. Because, I mean, this whole sequence is pretty long, since, well, if you, well, doing it the way that I did it previously, you don't, or rather, you're saying goodbye to a lot of the optional characters that you met, and then Mystic, and then, yeah, that whole thing. Oh, wait. So this is different. Let me see. Log. Let's see, you're thirsty. You grab a drink and wait for your departure time. As you're boarding, you have the urge to check your messages again. Why not, right? You see all their farewell texts, and a part of you feels an ache. Something in the back of your mind mocks you. You'll never get that kind of action ever again. Am I not going to get to see Mystic? And, well, at this point, I mean, this is the Shadow's Embrace ending, so you are like going to the dark side, so you close your phone and board the plane. Shortly after takeoff, you fall into a deep sleep. Yeah, so this is it. You become aware of the sound of water. Alright. Yeah, so you don't even get to say goodbye to all the... well, a lot of the characters that you met, because you're a damn screwed up person in this timeline. Everything is dark. You feel weightless, floating freely in space, with no real sense of up or down. You feel no urge to breathe. The water is neither hot or cold. After a few moments, a great current begins to push you. You open your eyes and see a great light ahead, where the water is leading you. You break the surface of the water and see the ruins from your previous dreams. The sky is a bright blue, and the sun feels warm on your face. You make your way to shore and once more begin to search the stone columns and walkways. It isn't long before you hear a voice.
Oh, hey, you made it. Crazy.
Yep, and there she is. I know, crazy, right? Thelima is sitting on a rock just about the surface of the water. She looks somehow both bored and satisfied. Actually, well, since... yeah, since I never want to have to do that again, I'll just make the save here so I never have to do that again. So that's it, I'm finally done. I still have no idea what this was all about. Why did you make me do these things? Where's the other one? Miss Sunshine, goddess with the pretty face. Well, what about her? Okay, well, I'm gonna go through all of these, so let's see.
Yeah, pretty much. Did you want another chance to mess everything up? Nah, you made it. Pat yourself on the back. Here's the deal. Cupid and I are a sexy two-in-one deal. Part of the conundrum of good and evil.
Yeah, that much I can kind of get.
She's convinced that, set to a heroic task, you mortals can bang out a victory without getting your hands dirty. I beg to differ.
And with what I did, I basically proved her wrong. I proved her right and Cupidity wrong.
I think the only way you can get anything done, even the good stuff, is to use every tool and dirty trick at your disposal. Even when we say, hey, be a hero, I expect mortals will do whatever messed up crap they need to reach their goal. And you proved it. You saved the girls, but you did some messed up shit. So I win.
So this was all a game for you? So were those girls in actual danger? Well, I had a great time. The flirty stuff in particular was fantastic. 10 out of 10 would rescue doomed cuties again.
Oh yeah, I've got a sneaky suspicion that you've probably got a good idea just how in danger they were. You've got that I had to reload a bunch of times look. Like maybe you had a bad time a few times.
More than a few times, let me tell you. Hell, I had a bad time just before I got here when I realized, did I skip something important?
I like winning. And you just handed me a huge win. So I'm pretty damn pleased with myself right now.
I'm glad it's over. What will happen to the girls now? I'm curious, did you influence the way the girls reacted to me? Am I the first one you've done this to?
Hell yes.
Okay. No shame there.
Oh, what? Did you think you were just so damn charming that not one, but 5 girls would fall madly in love with you?
So it was all artificial love.
But don't worry, we only gave you a minor boost. Don't stress about it.
So you made them fall in love with me? Wait, so they really didn't fall for me? Even after, like, all this stuff with Eero, especially? And what about all the smooching? Yes, because this is not the other version.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. And fun to watch.
You're almost as much of a pervert as Q from Honey Pop.
So there's the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about.
Is it a brand new car?
Because you proved to Cupidity that I'm right and she's wrong.
Well, I mean, we had the option to ask her where she is, but... Thelima twists to show off her leathery wings. They look like feathers, though, not demon wings. Well, Jibril's butt wings, to be precise. She holds out her arms as if in flight, showcasing her elegance and strength.
Not to mention, I'm bendy and stacked.
The lady is stacked, and that's a fact, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see. Yes, I accept. Are you offering to show me what it's like to fly? You really want me in your arms? No, my heart is not yours, so we can just reject her. Like, well, you don't have anything at this point. I'm just saying. Like, you don't even get to have one of the girls come back with you in this timeline. And I don't know if you'll get to have one come back with you in Cupidity's epilogue-only timeline. So you know what, sure.
Badass. Let's do it.
But not in the way you think so. Because, like I said, not the other version. Thelima unfurls her bat-like wings completely. Like I said, but okay. Thelima raises her arms to you, and her wings encircle you like blankets of midnight. She hooks arms with you, and before you're ready, she takes flight. The ground drops away and the wind rushes around you, overwhelming you with dizziness. Well, I'm pretty sure it's... You better believe that I am so tempted to make some kind of joke about this, about how... Yeah, this would totally be different in the other version of the game. Suddenly, the clouds around you grow dark. The wind picks up just as Thelima loosens her embrace. Is she gonna fucking drop me to my death? You begin to fall through the clouds into an endless void, leaving the mysterious goddess behind. The shadows embrace. So yeah, finish it with more dark karma than light. Suddenly you awake, you've cried out in your sleep, and people are staring. Your plane is just beginning to land. Okay. So she fucking dropped me! Which... Okay, well... Let me see here. Luckily, the Cupidity epilogue only is not as difficult to get through. I can go back to one of these saves, not have to worry about anyone dying, and... Alright, so let me just see here. So choosing choice 2 gets you the evil end, choice 3 gets you the QPernikiss only ending. So we're just gonna... Instead of trying to save him, and definitely not pushing him in, we're just gonna kind of stay quiet and watch him die.
Don't you dare follow me!
I'm not. He shoots his gun like a madman, he goes to the elevator, and he dies.
hot. Guess what? You're not.
And then you make the phone call that Dorian Reed is dead. Bella and Alice are still alive. And...
Well, you got that right. No.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. So we're just gonna go through this again. I don't know if we're gonna get to see any of the familiar faces we got to meet along the way. But in case we don't, yeah, I'm just gonna click through this like a madman until I start seeing something different. Let's see, you feel like you're thirsty, you grab a drink, you're replaying all the events of the last month, someone clears their throat.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
Okay, so we do get a chance to meet with Mystic, but none of the other characters from before. So... yeah, go ahead.
Thanks. This is my favorite spot to people watch.
What's the reward?
Well, it's nothing you haven't earned.
Okay. So it looks like we have 2 chances to be like, yeah, I don't want that.
Well,
I'm gonna do it anyway.
so be it. Thanks for chatting with me. I'll let you get back to it. Take care, stranger.
Yeah, essentially, it's Mew.
And where do you think you're going?
I'm not going anywhere.
Surprise!
Because, baby, you're my forever girl.
I got you good! Look at your cute little face, all confused. After I sent that goodbye text, I kept thinking, what the hell am I doing?
I know, right? Okay, well... this is absolutely okay.
Okay, good! That would have been an awkward time to find out.
Yes, I know. It would have been awkward for both of us, especially me, the player. It would have been like, hey, wait a minute, you're telling me my main character already had it? Like, what the hell, man? Mio kisses you and the 2 of you hug each other closely. For a perfect moment, it's just the 2 of you in love. Then your plane gets a boarding call.
Oh, that's us! Let's go!
And oh right, I just realized. Okay, well, I can still make another save after this, so...
Hey, I don't think I ever asked you, but you do have a few consoles at your place, right? Or am I entering a gaming wasteland here?
The 2 of you chat, you find your seats, and the plane takes off. It's not long after you fall into a deep sleep. You become aware of the sound of water. Everything around you is dark, you feel weightless, floating freely in space with no real sense of up or down. You feel no urge to breathe, the water is neither hot or cold. A few moments, current pushes you, you open your eyes, great light ahead, and you're here. And it isn't long before you hear a voice.
Salutations, my hero. You have made it to the end of your long journey.
Alright. So yeah, this time I'm just gonna go ahead and save on 81, so that way I can go back to either of those. So let's see here. QPernikiss is kneeling by a small pool, her eyes glowing with pride and joy, and she beckons you to join her. Where's the other one? Gothy goddess with the grumpy face. I still have no idea what this was all about. Why did you make me do these things? So that's it, I'm finally done.
Oh, I'm so sorry that your journey was perilous and full of doubts.
You better believe it.
I will explain everything.
Yeah, you better.
Thelima and I are 2 in mind, but 1 in purpose. It is our sacred duty to test the hearts of mortals, and prove the worth of their thoughts and actions. Thelima is convinced that it is only through darkness that you can prevail. That when faced with trials and tribulations, the only path to win the day must involve decisions dishonorable and grim. Even set to a heroic goal, there are no victories without sacrifice or compromise.
Well, at least no one got to be sacrificed in this route. Well, except for Dorian, but, well, you know.
But you have proven otherwise. Set to the task of saving these 5 girls, you kept to a path of righteousness and virtue, and you have won the day. I am so proud of you. Words cannot describe the sheer depth of my admiration.
And you're going to show your admiration to me by picking me up and then dropping me to my death, right? So this was all a game for you? So were those girls in actual danger? And yeah, 10 out of 10 would rescue Doom Cuties again.
Oh, very much so. But we did not place them in the path of danger capriciously. The actions and decisions of their friends and enemies brought them to that brink.
Okay, well.
We just made sure you were there and able to take action on their behalf. We keenly observed your decisions, and now that you've made it here, I know for certain that virtue truly can win the day.
Okay, let's see. Did you influence me as well? Yeah, that tells me everything I need to know.
We perhaps helped just a little. More accurately, we made sure your qualities that appealed to each one were readily obvious to them.
What about that?
If you're asking if we augmented your talents as a lover, I'm happy to say that was all you. Now that your journey is finished, and since you have proven yourself virtuous, I am pleased to offer you a prize most rare.
It's a fall from 100 feet in the air down to your death.
If you desire it, your prize is me.
Is it? QPernikiss begins to caress her shoulder, wrapping her other arm around her waist, as though cradling herself.
I offer you myself, with eager anticipation. What say you?
Well, let's see.
Wonderful. Come to me. Kiss me. Place your lips on my body, and have your way with me.
Oh, that's not in here. What? Have your... What? QPernikiss spreads her wings and extends her hand, inviting you to join her.
Oh, yes. Come to me.
QPernikiss's hand caresses your face, and she sighs softly as she kisses you. Her lips are as delicate as flower petals. Her eyes are pink diamonds sparkling in glacial pools. Hey, you're right. You draw together in an embrace so tender and warm it simply can't be real. The feathers in her wings gently tickle your face. Without a sound, her wings beat softly until... Yeah, you see, it's happening! Her wings beat softly, and suddenly, the two of you are soaring through the clouds, holding on to each other. Your thoughts begin to drift, and every moment becomes more dreamlike. Soon you realize you're floating once more in the water, and time melts away. Okay, well at least she didn't drop me to my death. Okay, and so more light karma than dark karma. Suddenly you awake. Some people are staring at you. It appears you called out in your sleep. Your plane is beginning to land. Alright. So I guess now I'm just gonna go through all of the different answer choices with the both of them. Alright, so we're gonna be like, so that's it, I'm finally done. Or, actually, no, better idea. Where's the other one, Miss Sunshine Goddess with the pretty face?
She's off crying behind a pillar somewhere. She's a bit of a sore loser.
Okay, so she is off feeling sorry for herself.
You crushed her hopes and dreams, and did it in a super sexy way, so I'm super into it.
Hopes and dreams for the future. Crushed! Sorry, this isn't Crush.
Here's the deal. Cupiddy and I are a sexy 2-in-1 deal.
Yeah, I know that. So this was all a game for you?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like chess. If all the figures on the board had amazing breasts... Don't look so glum. I can tell you had fun. Don't be a little bitch about it. I like winning. And you just handed me a huge win. So I'm pretty damn pleased with myself right now.
I'm glad it's over. What will happen to the girls now?
They'll be fine. They usually get a good deal out of these things.
How good a deal.
We make sure things go their way for a long time. They won't be bothered by any fallout. It's a sweet gig.
Alright, let me see. Will they remember me? What if I want to stay with them? What happens if I tell them about all of this?
Nah, they'll eventually remember you as the perfect summer fling that you were. They might try looking you up online, but they just won't be able to recall your name.
Oh boy. Well, to be fair, I never told anybody my name, except for Fumi, apparently knowing me as Marshmallow. So, that's not exactly out of the realm of possibility here. Like, what was that person's name again? I don't remember. Yeah, because that person never told you their name.
So, there's the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about.
And it involves you dropping me from the sky and falling to my death.
Because you proved to Cupiddy that I'm right and she's wrong.
Let's see. Are you offering me... Or are you offering to show me what it's like to fly?
Always, but I rarely offer because everyone is trash. But you're not trash.
Garbage!
So are we doing this?
Okay, well.
Awesome! Now get over here. Let's do it.
Get over here! Thelima unfurls her bat-like wings completely. Let's see... This is all the same so far, so... Yep. I'm gonna die! I still have no idea what this was all about. Why did you make me do these things?
Because it was fun.
And you just like fucking around with everybody like they're chess pieces?
You not knowing everything is part of the deal, but I suppose I can chat about a few details. Here's the deal. Cupiddy and I...
Alright, now I guess I'm gonna be like 10 out of 10.
That's what I thought. I watched you mess around with those girls. You were having quite a little time down there, huh? And, I mean, who said things were over? So, there's the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about. Because you proved to Cupiddy that I'm right.
Alright. I guess I'll go back and do that as well, too, to see what she says about... Because I do feel sad, like, if I did want to stay with them, I guess it just means they'll be like, oh, hi, who the hell are you?
Always. Awesome.
Alright, so, be right back. Oh, wait, I forgot about these answer choices. So, let's see here. So, I saw those... What about this? I didn't see this one, okay.
Nope. We'll probably be moving on to the next schmuck in a week. Depends when we get bored or antsy.
That doesn't actually surprise me, but yeah, just blunt and honest. This makes me feel like you used me! You used me, Skinner! You used me! That is messed up. That's what I thought.
Congrats! You're not an idiot.
Yay, I'm not an idiot!
So there's the bonus prize.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Again. Alright, so let's see, what if I want to stay with them?
Wouldn't recommend it. The world has a way of crashing into a happy ending if you try to overstay your welcome. So there's the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about.
Alright, well, I guess that didn't tell me a whole lot, other than... Don't do it! Don't do it! Never do it! No, no, no. Bad.
They'll be fine. We make sure things go their way for a long time. They'll think you're crazy. And so will everyone else. I'll make you a guarantee on that.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. They'll think I'm a loony, and they're gonna send me to the funny farm.
So there's the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna wrap me in your wings, you're gonna take me into the sky, and then you're gonna drop me and I'll plummet to my death. Alright.
Nope. We'll probably be moving on to the next Yeah, a little. But literally no one got hurt. Or at least, no one I liked. So I think this worked out.
Okay, well, just because no one that she liked got hurt, everything's okay.
So there's the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about.
Well, you can tell me about it later.
Nope. We'll probably be moving on to the next schmuck in a week. Depends when we get bored or antsy.
Okay, now I'm gonna be like, you used me!
I mean, we kinda did. But you seemed down for it.
Great. Uno reverse card.
Frankly, this little pity party you're starting to throw is making me wonder if I chose wrong after all.
Oh boy, is she gonna reject me? Am I not gonna get her special gift?
So there's the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about.
Nope. I was almost here like, oh my god, is she gonna reject me? Like, nope. You're still gonna get the prize of death. Alright, now we're gonna go see what QPernikiss says about all this. Alright, let's see. Where's the grumpy goddess?
My lovely counterpart is off sulking, I'm afraid to say. Your valiant actions have proven her wrong.
That's too bad. I would have liked to have seen her be grumpy.
Allow me to explain. Thelima and I are two in mind.
Let's see.
Oh, goodness, no! We were with you every step, on anxious edge, praying you would succeed. Thelima and I compete to see what forces weigh on the hearts of mortals, but we know all too well the real dangers you face. We keenly observed your decisions, and now that you've made it here, I know for certain that virtue truly can win the day.
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll just... If I can remember to stay on this tree, this dialogue tree here.
They will return to their lives, but the effect you had on them will last all their days.
They're just not going to remember who I am.
They are happier, safer, more confident, and more prosperous than they've ever been. Your time with them will prove to be a boon to them.
Let's see, will they remember me?
Oh, yes. But over time, their memories will fade into a beautiful and mesmerizing blur. They will remember you as a perfect lover, and always have a soft longing in their hearts.
Well, that sounds a bit more positive than the way Thelima spun it. Basically that I was the perfect summer fling, but they're gonna kind of forget about me and never be able to find me if they were to look me up online.
Now that your journey is finished, And since you have proven yourself virtuous.
Yeah, no thanks. Like, nope. Well, I mean, at least she doesn't drop me to my death like she does. Everything just gets all fuzzy and I wind up in the water somehow. So at least she doesn't directly drop me to my doom.
Oh, I'm so...
Right.
Oh, goodness, no... They will return...
What if I want to stay with them?
It would be disastrous. If you return, the girls will discover one another, and their hearts will be broken. I must implore you not to pursue this decision.
You see, this was what I was arguing, well, not arguing about, but this is what I was saying the whole time. They're gonna find out that I'm a player. But even then, like... Mio saw me out with Cassie. Iro saw me, well, in one route, make out with Mio, or just, you know, run into her on the beach. Then there was that other time where Iro saw me, or Cassie ran into me with Iro on the beach, and, like, you see what I mean? It's like, yeah, that's why I'm just here, like, in practicality, as much as there might be people who want a harem ending, I don't think it would work. I don't see it working because, exactly, the girls are gonna find out about each other, and yeah, their hearts are gonna get broken, and I'm still thinking about how Mio was... That whole thing with Mio in the rain, and how she just felt so heartbroken before. Like, I wouldn't want to do that to any of them. So... Yeah, I suppose, like, if you, like, say I were to want to go back for Mio, well... Yeah, I'm gonna break her little heart all over again, and then, not only that, but... all the other girls are gonna be like, oh, you've been seeing her on the... You've been seeing her, and you've had me on the side, and whatever, and... Yeah, it would be a total mess.
Now that your journey is finished, and since you have proven yourself virtuous, they will return...
And finally, what if I tell them about all of this?
Well, I think, even from you, they would find the claims extraordinary. Best not to test their ability to suspend disbelief.
Yeah, otherwise they're gonna think I'm a crazy loopy nut job and have me wheeled away to the funny farm. And I'll be happy when I see those nice young men in their clean white coats and they're coming to take me away, haha! Yeah, basically, if I do go blabbing about that, well then, they're coming to take me away, haha, ho ho, hee hee, hoo hoo.
Now that your journey is...
Oh wait, oops. Alright. Well, actually, no. I didn't get to see this.
I believe you would enjoy it with me. What else should we consider in such a choice?
Why would you even ask that? Because I know where this could possibly go in another universe.
What is your decision?
I accept.
Wonderful. Come to me. Kiss me. Place your lips on my body. And have your way with me.
Seriously, that doesn't show up here. Why? Alright, well, let me load it again and go to the last dialogue tree, I think. Although I think the absolute last thing I'll do is I'll just reject them and be like, nope, screw you!
Oh, Oh!
Alright, and am I the first one you've done this to?
won't be the last.
You used me, Skinner! You used me!
I'm sorry you feel that way. We chose you because of your extraordinary potential.
You used me!
I cannot explain why our work is sacred and important. I can only assure you it is, and commend your actions. Now that your journey is finished, and since you have proven yourself virtuous...
Nope.
Oh. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, goodness, no! And you won't be the last.
And yeah, that is messed up!
Well, I feel tremendous guilt if that's how you feel. But you did look like you were enjoying yourself.
Oh great, she's gonna do the Uno reverse card on me as well. I was about to say, well good if I make you feel guilty, but then it's like, pff, nope, screw you.
Now that your journey is finished, and since you have proven yourself... Oh goodness, no! All the more confirmation that we picked the right person.
I suppose so, right?
Now that your journey is finished...
Okay, now I get to reject her. QPernikiss seems surprised, and for a brief moment there is disappointment and confusion in her gaze. She quickly recovers, nodding in understanding, and then hugs herself with a subtle lack of confidence. I'm sorry, what?
Of course! You have gone through so much, and established a connection with others. The divine pleasures I offer are merely dessert after an incredible banquet. Here is where we part ways.
Yeah, so I don't want any ice cream you're putting out.
Return to the life you had before, and do not forget us. And though, if I may give you counsel, you might be tempted to tell others what has happened here.
But don't, because then they'll be coming to take me away, haha.
I would urge you to keep everything hush-hush.
There! She said it! She said the thing! Now I can go home! Well, except I'm already home, so what am I saying?
Happy dreams and great pleasures. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Suddenly you awake. Maybe next time. You turn down a proposition from the Goddess of Light. You suddenly awake. You were drooling a bit. Your plane is beginning to land. Alright, well now I guess I'm gonna go turn down the Goddess of Shadows.
Love is just chemicals in the brain. They fell for you as real as anything else is real.
Oh great, I forgot about these choices as well.
So there's the bonus prize.
Oh well. Thelima laughs. She places a... Okay, well.
Oh man, that's good. Thanks. I'm so rarely surprised these days, and even more rarely delighted. Well done. Well, anyway, it's your choice. I'm literally the best lover in the universe, but I get it. You have some weird principle or something you gotta follow. All right, we're done here.
Yeah, I guess we are. Yeah, like, see, her wings do look like... kind of like feathery. Not leathery. Oh, feathery and leathery, they both rhyme.
Go back to whatever you were up to before I made everything so much more fun and awesome.
You? Well, I mean, it was the both of you, right?
And as one word of warning, you probably shouldn't share this story with anyone. They're likely to think you're insane.
Yes, and then they'll be coming to take me away, haha!
Probably best to keep all this hush-hush.
Yeah, and... there. This is the perfect screenshot because she knows what she's doing.
It's been real. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Hasta luego. Bye, have a beautiful time. Okay. Throwing some shade. Now okay, let me just check. Oh wow, I have like 87% of the achievements here. Let's see, which ones am I missing? Well, I know that I don't have the shop till you drop ending with Cassie. You've gotten 420 game overs. I don't even know how many game overs I have. You've gotten 69 game overs. Okay, well, if I don't have 69, there's no way I have 420. You got Meals Binged game over. Eero Shark Week game over. 777 game overs. Elle's Abduction game over. And okay, there's the shop 2 you drop. What goes up? You got Quill's What Goes Up game. I don't know what that is. What the Fearful Fear. You make your rival fear you. Like a virgin. What? I wonder how you would... Like, how would you manage to do this? 6 figures? Well... Damn, if I only had like 8,000 more dollars, I could have made it. And let's see here. Get A+ rating on Elle's 4th date? I don't know. Yeah, Huh, that is weird. Well... I don't know. And then finally, doing this on easy mode or on hard mode, so... But of course, I did this on just the normal difficulty. But yeah, I guess... Well, you know what, I think I've gone on long enough, so... I don't know.
They fell for whomever it was you showed them. Nothing more or less.
Oh sure, make it all like vague and whatever.
Now that your journey is finished, and since you have proven yourself virtuous...
Okay, so that... Well, I think... That's the last one I feel like I'm gonna do. But otherwise... At least as far as what I can show of this game on YouTube, I think that's more or less everything. So... Yeah. So overall, I really did enjoy this game, and I can definitely say I did not regret putting in any money for the Kickstarter. So, it definitely exceeded my expectations just because, kind of like how I mentioned with Eero, she kind of just, at least initially, she came off as just like a caricature. In fact, a lot of the original girls from Crush Crush did. Oh wait, Amy Smith, isn't she the one who voices... Serena? Well, I think so, I would have to look that up, but anyway... This game exceeded my expectations, at least with... like, adding more depth to these characters, that way they're not just, like, archetypes or spoofs or whatever. You know, like Eero being sort of a Rainbow Dash, or a not Rainbow Dash character, and Cassie just being a random tsundere character. Like, it actually added something to them. Like, they have backstories now, and they're a little more believable as characters. That kind of thing. So... not much I can say other than, like, well done on breathing new life into these characters that were otherwise just sort of caricatures that were one and done in the original Crush Crush. Like, I think Mia was definitely like... I definitely like her character a lot more now, you could say, so... And thank you, the player. Well, thank you guys for making such a great game. And I know I was joking about like a Hush Hush 2 or whatever, but just feel like, I don't know, the goddesses make it sound like the door is open for a potential sequel or some kind of a follow-up. I don't know how, though. But who knows. But if Sad Panda Studios is able to kind of craft something to the same kind of level as this game, well, I have no doubts that it'll be just as good, if not, who knows, even better. Like, I enjoyed playing through Cabin Fever, although with this game it almost kind of blows Cabin Fever out of the water. Like, for anyone who watched my Cabin Fever videos, I even said something to the effect of, I wonder if this is them kind of trying to prepare to do Hush Hush. Like, this is the appetizer, and Hush Hush is the main course meal, so to say. Like, just to kind of show, like, this is what we can do just beyond the idle dating sim games. So, who knows? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they have other things in store for us that we don't know about. But we'll see, and I will try to get through those, or play through those games as much as I can, provided that I don't make YouTube angry somehow. Which is why, yeah, as much as I would like to show some of the bonus content, I cannot. So, yeah, sorry about that, folks. But anyway, overall, I'd say for sure if you're a fan of the Blush Blush and Crush Crush games, the characters and all that, I would definitely give this a go. But yeah, be ready to... Like, you may need a guide like I did, especially for the first week of the game that most people have dubbed Hell Week, just because of how chaotic it is. And yeah, there were some very painful tearjerker moments for me, so yeah, also be careful with that as well. But of course, I suppose your mileage may vary depending on like what it takes to really, like, what's a tearjerker for you versus what's a tearjerker for me, who knows. But anyway, yeah. The only thing, well, the only other thing that I think would be left for me to do now would be just to do the Sir Vix side quest, but that will have to be on another playthrough that I unfortunately will not be able to show. So, anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.
Estaba llena. Soñé de un paraíso lleno de amor. Bailando, bailando, amigos, adiós, adiós, el silencio loco. Bailando, bailando, amigos, adiós, adiós, el silencio loco.